Morning, everyone. It is February 27th, and here's your morning news rundown. This is going to be about 4 or 5 minutes in length. To all those who have become paid subscribers to this channel, thank you so much for supporting my work. If you want to support my work, the easiest way to do so, click the button below, become a paid subscriber today, or send a one-time donation via Venmo, Aaron-Parnas. I was a little burnt out last night. I let you guys know that. I want to be open and honest and transparent with you guys, but I woke up this morning feeling good, feeling energized. So let's just jump right into it. This morning, we now have confirmation that Andrew Tate and his brother have left Romania, likely after pressure from the Trump administration, to allow these two individuals who are currently indicted for sex trafficking charges, leading a criminal gang to sexually exploit women, to be able to leave the country of Romania during the pendency of their criminal case. The Tates are massive Trump supporters, and according to the Financial Times, there had been pressure from the Trump administration on Romania to allow the Tates to leave and to lift the current travel ban against them. And well, now, as we speak, these alleged human and sex traffickers are literally on their way from Romania on a jet to Florida, merely because they have millions of social media followers and support Donald Trump. Meanwhile, overnight, the United States Supreme Court gave the Trump administration a lifeline. The Supreme Court temporarily blocked an order that would require Donald Trump and his administration to release billions of dollars in foreign aid through the USAID department. Despite the fact that the DC Circuit initially upheld a lower court requirement to pay out these government contracts by midnight, Chief Justice Roberts in the Supreme Court gave the administration a temporary reprieve. We now know that mass firings are occurring across the federal government. According to the Washington Post and other reports, the Social Security Administration has been ordered to reduce its workforce by half. The IRS has been ordered to close down over 100 taxpayer assistance centers, and leases are currently being canceled as we speak in the height of tax season right now. In addition, the Labor Department is now eyeing gutting the EEOC, the department that deals with employment disputes, by up to 90%. This is the largest mass firing in the federal government and the mass reduction in the workforce that we have seen in recent memory. And it's all going to happen before March 13th. Moreover, the Washington Post has confirmed that yesterday, Elon Musk in a cabinet meeting said that it was an accident for Doge to accidentally cut off Ebola prevention funding. But now the Washington Post says, well, Musk claimed that this Ebola prevention funding was restored. Officials disagree. It's simply not true. So we're going to see what happens, whether or not this Ebola funding was actually ever restored or not. I'm sure we'll learn that today. In addition, according to the New York Times, a panel of scientific experts that advised the FDA on vaccine policy and that had previously been the target of criticism from RFK Jr., the new Secretary of Health and Human Services, learned overnight that an upcoming meeting to discuss next year's flu vaccines had been canceled. According to Dr. Paul Offit, who serves on the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, he says that this will likely lead to the delay in the production of flu vaccines, as it's a 6-month production cycle. Speaking of vaccines, Bloomberg is reporting that the Trump administration is considering canceling a government contract that was issued by the Biden administration to Moderna to essentially implement and create an mRNA bird flu vaccine. The HHS, the Department of HHS, are now actively considering rolling back that government contract in an effort to review all mRNA government contracts. Today, the U.S. Forest Service chief has penned a letter to staff announcing his retirement amid mass resignations and mass layoffs. Donald Trump will be meeting with United Kingdom Prime Minister Keir Starmer today at the White House. So we'll see what happens. And now, after pressure from the public, your calls are working. According to Senate Majority Leader John Thune, he would not commit to accepting deep spending cuts that were proposed by the House of Representatives. And finally, the Pentagon, according to a new guidance release, will be kicking out transgender service members. That's all the news overnight. I'll be back in the evening with an evening news report. Stay tuned for more. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to support my work, click the button below and become a subscriber today. Thank you.